Once upon a time, nearly 6 days to the great Passover event, Jesus went to the home of Lazarus that he once raised from the dead in Bethany. And there, a woman called Mary took a whole bottle of an expensive perfume and poured it on Jesus' feet and wiped it with her hair. While this was happening, one of Jesus' disciples, named Judas Iscariot, raised an eyebrow, saying, "Why wasn't this perfume sold for 300 silver coins and the money given to the poor?" Beloved, if anyone had seen Judas Iscariot when he said this, one would have thought that he said this because he deeply cared for the poor. But of a truth, he cared less about the poor. Who would have thought that he only said this because he was a thief who was in charge of the money purse and would help himself with whatever was left in it? John chapter 12 verses 1 to 6. A similar narrative occurred at a time when David, on the instruction of his father, went to check out the welfare of his brothers and the Israelite army at the battlefield. Anyone who saw Eliab, David's eldest brother, scolding David for neglecting his father's flock in the wilderness just so he could loiter around the battlefield for nothing, would have thought that Eliab was genuinely concerned about his father's flock. How far from the truth can that be? Eliab was merely speaking out of bitterness, jealousy, and self-intimidation. 1 Samuel chapter 17 verse 28.
1 minute daily with Olusegun Ladegbuwa.